everybody, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos. Espero que estén teniendo un buen día. Hello. That was a tiny little bit earlier than the clock would have been, but since the clock wanted to break on me, it doesn't get to fucking complain. I expected mute. Thankfully not today. Thankfully. Right? Anyways, hello everyone! I'm so sorry for the clock breaking, but like it literally broke last minute and I was like, listen, I have no time to fix this. Plus, I think it's one of those non-fixable situations where it literally just depends on the browser side, on like their side, you know? But anyways, welcome everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Welcome, Retouch. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hot Pants, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nimby, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Leo, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Do I really have to read that? Mujer, tú eres maldad. De curso su hija será maldad. Okay, now we wait for YouTube to auto-translate my comment from Spanish to English. No, I see it in Spanish. Nix, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Elyssia, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nimby, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I already said Nimby. Well, you get a second hello. Rancor, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Mongoose, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Ellie, your problem is that you announce the problems you have. Had you not announced it, most people wouldn't notice. I don't believe that. I believe people would notice because people noticed when the clock changed into a different font. So I think some people notice. And welcome lurkers. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Have a happy lurking. There's a documentary about Elvis Presley on TV downstairs. I just heard it say in his last year of life, his personal doctor wrote him 10,000 doses of medicine and quote-unquote medicine in 7 months. That's fucking insane. 47 a day? That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm not gonna read that. I don't want to read that. You can't make me. Ashraman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's a good day because it's Friday evening. Congrats! Enjoy! You made it to Friday. Congratulations! You made it to Friday! Welcome to the weekend, everyone. Ready to eat new and interesting people? No, I'm ready to meet new and interesting people if there are still any. And I'm ready to eat a lot of rocks. What do you mean? What did I do? The Spanish comment. Me and Richard were waiting to mention the clock. Of course we noticed. There you see. You see? Some people would notice. I didn't make it a Friday. Friday decided to start on Monday. Whoa, that's a statement. I don't know what's going on in your life, but I hope it's not bad. Lena's sweating right now. Will she complete? No, wait. Does she try to eat me, or is that the chat and you have somehow gaslighted me into thinking that it's Lena? No, but she talks about cannibalism a lot, so I have no doubts that she would talk about eating me. So she definitely did talk about eating me, and you know what? She can sweat all she wants. She gets her comeuppance. Haha! Consequences! She wants to talk about cannibalism? Now I get to eat rocks! I meant more sweating about being eaten, but sure. No, I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying she wants to talk about being eaten. Well, how the tables turn. The reasons why Lena's having off collabs with Yomi and not Ellie is because she can't eat a ghost. Good one, good. Oh yeah, she had an off collab the other day, and I completely forgot. I intended to raid into it, and I completely forgot, and I realized like way later. Ugh, so annoying to have bad memory. Glasses are rock too, Ellie, so you already ate Lena family. No, because Lena's family is just straight up rock. Not any sort of mineral. Which, by the way, glass is, as far as I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, but glass is always artificial, right? I don't think there is natural glass. I think glass is always man-made. Now I want to see Lena's family tree. I think you have to ask Lena for that. I know some of her family, but not like her entire family tree. There are crystals in nature, but crystal is not the same as glass. Well, I'm being very specific about my words here. Isn't obsidian a form of glass? There's volcanic glass. Is obsidian a form of glass? That's news to me. Glass can be found in nature? Really? Glass forms naturally wherever there's the right material and heat, but that usually means volcanoes or meteor impacts. Which I think meteor impacts is so rare that I don't know if we have any actual examples and it's not all theoretical. But I guess the volcano and volcanic glass makes sense. Obsidian is volcanic glass. Alright. Obsidian, I guess. I never thought of obsidian as glass. I know obsidian. I've touched obsidian, actually. But I don't know that I would have ever considered obsidian glass. I guess because like they have different names. Therefore, they are distinct enough to categorize them differently. You know what I mean? I feel like if things have different names, they are probably distinct enough to require different categorization. I do not actually know how obsidian is formed, so I will pull it out of my ass. Lava spreading over sand creates glass and it's black because of the ash in it. Hey, you might be right. You might be correct. We would have to Google that. Hey, George! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a bit. How have you been? Gotta hide in there for a while? Hey, go ahead. Hide. We're not gonna snitch on ya. So, have a good hiding. Have a happy hiding. Makes sense, it's very different from man-made glass. We make it for specific purposes and usually want it clear. Yeah. Crawfish and crayfish are the same animal. They are? I gotta say, I'm not super up to date in my marine animals. I know a few of them, but it's not the kind of thing that I have very present in my mind. Glass is the same as math is math me, but from the Incredibles movie. I don't think it is. I think those are very different situations. From the beginning, you put math in there and it's an entirely different situation because it's bad. Whatever you were talking about, it's now bad because you put math in it. And that is yucky. And that is yucky. That's what I'm gonna teach my dragon daughter, that math is yucky. She doesn't need math. Oh, she may need math because loans. Oh, we might need math because there are loans in the game. Man. Gonna go a little later get some cheats since my parents asked me to do them at commission since they live elsewhere where it's super expensive, but I am quite the procrastinator. Well, I wish you the best of luck in getting some cheese. I think out of all the tasks you could have, it's possibly like one of the most preferable ones. I think going and buying some cheese is definitely one of the finer tasks you could get saddled with. So I wish you good luck. I saw the glass workers make bottles on a school trip. Oh, really? That's cool. I've seen glass blowers, but it was more like artisanal things, you know? Art things. Stinky math indeed. You get me. Stinky math. Teach her that math is a punishment so she doesn't grow up weird. Who needs loans when you can just eat the loan shark? We haven't had the chance, and I don't want to, but I'm gonna be tempted. She needs to learn about scams too, not to be like her mother. Hey, I learned from that, okay? I only got scammed one little time. And I only had to take out a loan because of the one little time that I got scammed, okay? Math sucks, she says, playing a stat management game. True. Early this stream, I only need a small loan for my daughter. 5 minutes later, she's 2 trillion in debt. Hopefully not. We can hope. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hello. Honestly, watching the glass blowers just gives me anxiety of like, but what if they accidentally inhale? Ooh, terrible anxiety to have. I never even considered that. New fear unlocked, I guess. I'm probably the only one here who likes math. No, there are smart people in the chat. I think Retouch is like an engineer. You have to know math for that. I know that there are several science-y people in the stream. It's just that I happen to not be one of them. I just happen to not be one of them. Anyways, that's been like 10 minutes of chat. So let's get into the game. I wonder if I am faster than in the previous streams, if I may be able to do 2 bosses. Is that too much to hope for? Maybe, possibly. I think it might be a bit too much. What do we have here? We have... Ooh! This one is at 2 hearts. And strength and vitality. So I think I need to keep stacking friendship. I think we need to keep stacking friendship, you know? Ellie, even if we use math every day, it doesn't mean we like math. But I think to study something that has to do with math, you kind of have to like it. At least enough to bear with it every day. She never considered that because she has absolutely no sense of safety when it comes to class. Stop it! I owned an Akira over 20 years. There's times when you need to start the water by transfer, by sucking it. There's been a few times I took too long of a breath and I had the water go into my mouth. Which is why I know that siphoning gasoline from cars is dangerous, actually. I graduated engineering, but I only use basic math at my job. Was it worth it? Me being so resistant to anything math related. Hey, that is welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Before pre-chat, don't worry, Snake Shifter. I'm only gonna sell 70% of the actions of the company to pay 0.0001 of the loan, so I'm still the boss. I don't understand that. I don't understand whatever joke you're trying to make, to be completely honest. Oh, come on. Ugh. I just picked up my phone and then immediately threw it to the ground again. Not threw it, of course, just clumsily let it drop. Ellie at the bar, like glass of whiskey, hold the whiskey. Stop that! You eat glass shards one time and you never live it down. Anyways. A farmer's morning always starts early. So sleepy. Why is it early in the morning? I can't remember how to do voices today. So sleepy. Why is it early in the morning? Why? Because there's too much to do? Anyway, it's early. Got it, Pepper. She seriously helped with work. Affection would totally increase. When purchasing ingredients at the start of the week, I don't need to read that. She pays me more money now. We need to stack friendship because we need more people to pay higher rates because I don't want to have to take out a loan again. Tiny damage 2 times to 1 target, increased powers on critical skills. I already have this, but better. If ignoring orders, evasion plus 12. What do you mean if ignoring orders? Wait, what do you mean if ignoring orders? I kind of want to take it just because of like not understanding. I think I'm gonna take this one. Psychic Flora, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Clip this, officer. She admitted on stream. I don't. No. You will never live it down. I never will. Uni gave me only 2 things. It made me aware CNC machining exists and that I enjoy programming the machines, and 2, student exchange in Croatia. Do you like it? Did you like it? Was it nice? I never hear anything about Croatia. I literally never hear anything about Croatia as a place. Which I think considers are quite valuable. I think so. I do think so. How do you do clips? There's a clip function on YouTube. Combo strike is 1 star, you have the 2 stars. Exactly, which is like, why would I choose a lower version of the thing that I already use? We've been here last stream. So I guess I could choose it just to get to the synergy. Maybe I grab it just for the synergy. I imagine that if you push her too far into WoW, she will stop listening to orders in battle. Ah, well, that's not gonna happen. I think maybe I'll choose this one for the synergy. Let's go for those synergies because we don't have any claw synergies and it's one of our main attacks. Oh? Oh, hey, don't need us. Yay, we're still here. We're still doing the festival. Because Pepper defended the village from the Calamity Dragon, the Divine Dragon Festival is being held again. All right. Once again, we got top quality special foods ready. You can eat just one, you know? Yay! Then right away. I think I should go for strength because it's lower right now. No, it's higher. Way higher. Let's go for vitality. Let's get this one stacking up. Yippee! That's a sword I forged. I use fine steel. Tastes good, right?
Even so, Pepper, until just recently, I thought you were just a rambunctious dragon kid. Before I knew it, you became so steady and smart.
Come on, that's all news now. Lately, I'm a bit cute, proper. Cute!
Indeed, Divine Dragon's aura has changed a lot compared to 6 months ago.
Kids grow up in the blink of an eye, huh? Oh, they grow up so fast. I fucked up her name and I meant Morgantiana. Don't worry, nobody calls her by her name. I call her Morgana or Morgan, and most people call her Magical Pizza, so don't worry about it. Croatia has traditional throat singing, that's all I know. All I know is that Croatia is a very popular vacation destination for Europeans, but I've never been there myself. Interesting! There's weird things about Croatia was that half the shop windows were covered and I couldn't work out if the stores were still closed because unfinished or already shut down. Huh! Maybe it's a cultural thing. Who names the sword delicious anything? People who know that the Divine Dragon are gonna eat it. Magical Pizza is correct pronunciation. It's the kind of name for the fandom. I'm gonna be a hater right now, but I don't like the Magical Pizza joke because I think it's too far removed from the name. There's like no one will read Morgantiana and think Magical Pizza, and I think it's a little bit too like. I think it's a little bit like it's pushing too hard. I genuinely don't remember her name. Morgantiana is such a really hard to remember name, but Morgana is an easy name, and it's close enough, so I'll call her Morgana. Something about her expression is hitting me. It's the smugness. Look at that smug. Look at that smug little eyebrow. Look at that smug little half smile. How does the clip work after I did it? Is it a video in your channel or a video in my channel? If I remember correctly, it is in both, but it's in yours, it's easy to find. In mine, it's gonna be super hidden, unless it makes it to the top clips of whatever period. The channel has like a top clips feature, and it's non-controllable. I wish I could control it. I wish I could put whatever my favorite clips are in the channel, but I have no control over it. It's just like there. Magical Pizza is the kind of nickname a kid will give you, and the Dragon Girl gave her the nickname, so it's very fitting. Absolutely. Absolutely, it is a very kid thing. Magical Pizza joke has to do with the fact that your daughter wants to eat her probably at first, and that's the closest thing that sounds like food. I never thought about that. There was a time where clips appeared at the front of the channel, but I think that's gone now. Ellie's top clip was fuck the French out of context. Wait, is that gone? Is that feature not there anymore? I'm still wondering why would you ever use a sword that is wrapped in tape or whatever that is. It's basically a big club at that point, but actually club is way better. We got a little bit of lore drop last week, and I think I almost understand the sword thing. I think I almost understand it. Anyways.
That careful remark is so you. As I said before, divine dragons grow rapidly. A newborn divine dragon, of course, is strong physically, but maybe mentally too. They are influenced by their surroundings many times more than we are.
Marky, don't eat us! Yeah! When she says it, it's a little bit ridiculous, actually.
that way of speaking, it seems, still won't change. I see, divine dragons truly are...
What? Finish the fucking phrase! And so the festival night passed. We ate good at least. Hey, a shop? And I'm quite close, really. With my money, I'm quite safe right now, so I could possibly, maybe, ideally, spend some money in the shop this time around.
I brought some interesting information today. It seems that recently around here, objects have been disappearing, appearing and floating. Bizarre incidents are occurring. There is a possibility that a calamity dragon that governs trickery is upon this land. If the enemy can split into two, you'll need to deal with their increased number of attacks. Using area of effect attacks to hit both at once could be effective.
Uh-oh! I don't have any of that shit. Oh! I can't afford it. Okay, listen. Controversial choice. I'm gonna go with the cheapest thing so that I can spend some money on the shop. Controversial, but that's the choice I'm making right now. I kind of want to go for this, but since the shop is coming up next, should I sleep now? How much energy? How much energy does this cost? 15. So if I do 10 now, if I do this and I do 10, then next time I should be able to have enough for the shop, and then I can sleep here. I think, probably, right? Would you guys do question mark, or would you guys sleep, or would you guys do shark? What do we think? Or skeleton, rather, for the scale skills. What do we think? Question mark, skull, or question mark, sands, or sleeping? I think the feature has to be enabled by the channel owner. Yeah, it has to be, and I enabled it. I'm sure of that. I still haven't seen it since like 2 weeks after I first saw it. I think I have it enabled. I know, but why still use it? Just use a different sword. Oh, I understand your questioning now. I understand. Clyde, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I'm 100% sure without having played the game that the bandages is the sword are for stealing temporarily the sword powers. Yeah, I think it's something like that. I love this boss. Ooh, ooh. Now it's really the time to do the loan. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Here's a little lesson in trickery as dragon. Is that a reference to something? I think that's a reference. Shop doesn't use energy. Oh, okay. So I can definitely do something here. I want to go for the question mark because it's been a while since we've done one of those. That is incredibly. I found a treasure chest. Let's fucking go! Is this a box I can eat? This takes gold. But what could it give me in return? It might give me a good artifact in return. Oh my god, chat. Should I eat it or should I open it? Should I eat it? 250 is not too much gold. It's kind of bearable. What if it's a necessary artifact? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could have a really good artifact. And I wonder if... the cheapest artifact in the game costs over 8,000. I think I'm gonna open it. Ah, so it's one of those, huh? Okay, what does it have? What does it have? What does it have? I brought a tool to unlock it. Let's open it right away. Please be something good. Please be something good. Stamp card. Less likely to slack off or fail when helping villagers. You can fail? That hasn't happened once. Guys, not a single time has it happened. Can I eat this? A wild animal on October the 2nd week. Sure. Go ahead. Eat a wild animal. It was gonna be hunted for meat by villagers anyways. You fail more when you are wild? Ah! Okay, got it. I feel like that was kind of a waste. Maybe she should have eaten it. You know you're about to die when you hear Ellie note the date. That was a cow, Ellie, or a bull? I think it was more like a deer situation. I think it was like a deer. How is that a huntable animal? Because I think it was a deer. What are you doing? Good morning. I'm training. Pepper is doing training, quote unquote. Under that pretext, they're rampaging about. Since Divine Dragon becomes stronger by eating, normally you don't train and probably don't need to, but... Morgie, she looked sad when she realized those Calamity Dragons are evil Divine Dragons, didn't she? Morgie calls me Divine Dragon, and she really loves it. So I have to work even harder to show many of the amazing and special aspects of the Divine Dragon. It seems Pepper also has thoughts about the true nature of Calamity Dragons. I'm different from those others. I'm a splendid and cute and proper Divine Dragon. Elyssia, what should I do to become even prouder Divine Dragon? You can sense Pepper's fervor for Morgan to reconsider the Divine Dragon. It's not a bad thing, but it feels like she's putting in a bit too much effort. This girl is a Divine Dragon, but a newly born one. Besides eating and fighting, it might be good to have some hobby to vent those hidden emotions. When you feel like that, don't rush. Just journal. Journaling. She's gonna do some journaling. She's gonna write down her feelings in a journal. I think that's super healthy, and I think that's what she needs to do. And also, if she learns how to read and write, I don't know. She might die after defeating the big bad evil guy. It might be a situation where the Earth spawns the Divine Dragon, and then as soon as the Divine Dragon is done, it eats it again, like the Earth itself. I don't know. The point is, she's gonna do journaling. Shall I teach her that besides eating and fighting, doing journaling to cool down is important? Yes, she needs to journal. I told her that besides eating and fighting, doing journaling to cool down is also important. Journaling? I don't know, but is this really the time for that? As a Divine Dragon, I must eat plenty and fight for the sake of the world. You might get battle hints from that. Maybe a rich heart can set you apart. Oh, I love that one. Team Gaiminus, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Morgan Freeman. That's a great one. You know what? That is a great one. I love that one. That's a good nickname. You can feel that hasn't happened to me once. Getting Star-Struck by the overproductive, overachieving, perfect snake idol once more. And my daughter is just like me. What did you choose for her catchphrase? Let's fucking go. It's not the best, but it is what I chose. Maybe a rich heart can set you apart from the Calamity Dragons. I see. Indeed, it's better to have more options. Understood. I'll do some cute and proper journaling and open a new door. Proper personality shifted towards rule. Good. We're keeping her in that balance. You know, we're keeping her in that, like, middle ground. We are once more going to go for the cheapest one of these. And we're gonna hope that I'm gonna have enough money for the shop. I highly doubt it. But I really need to try. Good day. Welcome to the wonderful trading company. Today we brought a variety of goods. Please take your time and have a look. Okay, do we think I'm gonna be able to afford any of this? Attacks are guaranteed to be critical every 4 turns. That's so good. Increases ingredient discount chance by 5% per skipped reward. I never skip rewards, so I don't think that's worth it. Chain lead. When ignoring commands, she's not gonna ignore commands. Large beehives, heal 20 stamina. Ambrosia, heal 100% HP. Dragon milk, heal 25% HP. Crunchy dragon food. Greatly shift personality towards rule. None of these are good. I can refresh this. This is good, but it's too expensive. Use a reroll? Yeah, I'm gonna reroll this. Reroll shop inventory. I only have one? That's crazy.
Ooh, a wonderful voucher. Then for our valued customer, allow me to show you this personal special lineup.
Okay. Taunting megaphone. When attacks miss, apply elation on self. Level increases per stack. Strength and intelligence increase by 8% of the level. Strength and intelligence increasing when I miss is not bad. Occasionally, when helping villagers with their work, you receive 10% bonus as pocket money. It doesn't say how many times. It doesn't have a percentage of likelihood of it proccing. And I can only afford one. I don't know if either of them are worth it. If anything, I think this one might be worth it because in the long run, it could give me more money. Heal 10,000 to 90,000. High variance in effect. Thundercloud level 1 on self. I already have Thundercloud automatically. Marking to one target. Next incoming attack is guaranteed to hit. Erase compensation payment. 2,000. 2,000 to erase a compensation. If only I could remember how much compensation tends to be. Compensation tends to be not that expensive, right? Alex, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello. What do you think of Let's Raise the Heat since she's a dragon? I think that's a good catchphrase. It's definitely better than mine. Metronome is really good, especially for multi-hit builds. Yeah, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. Confectionery box may be useful. I do have compensations that are coming my way. I just don't know how much I'm actually saving. Compensation goes from 1,000 to 20,000 depending on what you eat. So depending on what I eat, it could be very useful. I think I'm gonna get both of this and that so that I can stack money for the next time. I'm gonna, yeah, sure. I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna buy this and we're gonna go back. Yeah, okay.
My apologies. Please favor us again, my dear. Now then, farewell.
Okay, the problem is I'm gonna... No! Please don't eat me! Pepper, look at her. She's begging for her life. Pepper! Pepper, she's talking! Pepper! Pepper! Pepper, we can't do this! I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her. She's begging for her life! No, sorry. Pepper, we have standards, okay? Please don't eat me. So, October 3. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a fucking loan. Ideally, I can pay it back right away. Let's get a loan for the cheapest. Well, the cheapest would be this one, but I don't care about agility, so... Let's get this one. Take a loan. Just skip. There is no button to skip. I don't have a way to skip. I always make her read the fairy. Those stats are crazy. You are evil. I'm not. How is this alone and not the 3 stars? Because I've explained my reasoning, bro. Wait, is this not skippable? No. I haven't found a way to skip feeding. I have to feed her no matter what. Fairy is good either way, to be fair. No! I'm not evil. I'm not gonna eat someone who's begging for their life. First time I got a fairy was insta-eat. No! We have standards. No boring the weak. You are what you eat. Ooh, that's a brutal way. Like, that's someone who's brutal and evil. That's genuinely a good line for an evil character. Genuinely, I would be impressed if some character said that in a media. Anyways, Thank you for using our service, meow. This is Happy Cat's headphones, meow. Is a loan amount of 2,920 gold acceptable, meow? Yes, meow. Understood, meow. Your total usage amount comes to 2,920 G, meow. Interest is charged each week, 3% of the total amount used at a planned repayment, meow. Well then, bye, meow. We have to pay back immediately. It looks like you've received a letter. Let's see. To the Divine Dragon, thank you for not eating me. As a gift of your kind heart, please accept this treasury well. Yay! Not eating the fairy paid off! Maybe. Let's see what she gives me. Restore 5 stamina whenever you eat. Oh! Bro, that's not bad at all. Well, it is what it is. She shifted towards rule. It looks like you received that letter. Oh no, compensation. Urgent! Limited offer for viewers of this ad only. A special offer on a healthy drink just for you. Formulated with 13 ingredients found in deep sea. A pleasantly tangy taste makes your body feel lighter. After feeder circulation improved just by drinking it. Today only 80% of the regular price. Now available for the amazing price of 5,980 G. Delivery will begin next week in 4 installments. Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. It seems to be an advertisement for a health drink. The exact effects are hard to tell, but should I sign up and have Pepper try it? I'm gonna tell you right now, before reading the chat, I'm closing my eyes so that you know I'm not reading the chat. I've fallen for a scam once, and I am so afraid of this being real and me passing out on something that's actually like a good deal. But this to me smells like a scam. If I know scams in real life, I know scams in real life, okay? And they look exactly like this. They sound exactly like this. To me, there's no way this isn't a scam. I'm gonna be so pissed if this is real, but I think this is a scam. And I'm not going to apply. I'm not going to pay for this shit. I'm gonna click here first, and then I'm gonna read the chat, and I'm gonna see the consequences of my actions. But I'm gonna hold on to my beliefs. All right. You obtained Ricardo. I wouldn't eat Ricardo, but I would think about it. Fairy's good luck to have, no matter if you bore her. Oh, don't say it like that. Won't that give you 5 stamina every time with the powder? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just buy it, Ellie. You already fell for a scam. I don't want to fall for another. Come on now. It's a little too sweet. What? Huh? She skipped the rare drinks. Stop. Tell me if it's tell me if it's true. Tell me if it's true or if it's a scam, please. But what if the scammer really needs the money? Everyone really needs money. Well, not everyone. Some people have money. It was a good drink. You haven't played the game. That was a mind game. No, you haven't played the game, so I can't believe what you say. You don't know. You don't have the experience. Let me check what I'm missing out. Just the shark and a small calamity. I think today we sleep in. I think this is a great day to sleep in. I'm hungry. Elyssia, you've got some confectionery box, right? Give me one. No, sorry. Pepper, listen. We could eventually, because of your hunger, get a bill for 20,000 gold. And we will not have 20,000 gold on the pocket. So, we are keeping this. We are keeping this. What? Stingy! Even a single item can decide victory and defeat. Can't keep spoiling her forever. Exactly. Oh, there's a question mark with water. Is that when Shark Boy is coming back with the... Because remember, we gave Shark Boy a cash? No, wait, did he give that back immediately? No, he said he would still take some time. Oh, my memory shit. At some point, we gave Shark Boy money so that he could go into a salvage mission into a sunken ship. And he said, I think I still haven't gotten recompense for that. I think he still hasn't done the salvage trip. He needed more time. Okay, so could that be this? With the drink and the food, you would get 10 stamina every time, I think. But I don't know if it's real or not. Don't worry, Ellie. You only miss 4 drinks and increase your best stat each day. Leo! I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth. If I'm a liar, how do you believe that I didn't play the game? P.S. I didn't play it, but Leo's saying the same, so I trust Leo. I don't trust Leo because he might be gaslighting me, and you yourself had told me that you are guessing every time you comment on this game because you haven't played it. I'm just going by what you said in the last stream. But what if I want to keep spoiling her forever? I don't want to waste the confectionery box. This is another thing the Shark Boy talked to you about. There was a side effect from ordering the drink. They taste like medicine, so the dragon gains a lot of rule. Ah, that's interesting.
Is it just you today? So, how's the Divine Dragon's training? Going on track?
Yeah, I think.
Huh, is that so? If you say so, then I guess it is. If you want more effective training, opt for pricier ingredients. Their higher cost should translate into greater effects.
I know, Morgan, but I'm poor, okay? I'm taking loans with shady cat girls. Oh, music is going out.
Well, I'll leave it to you to continue.
You seem a bit down recently.
Of course.
Oh, dramatic anime cinematic cut.
A divine dragon is born special to save all life. And those of the divine dragon folk who bear divine dragon blood are also born as chosen warriors. The dragon folk are taught that before morning greetings, they must live proudly of their birth.
Is it also part of the dragon's discipline?
That's right. Because you have pride, you can fight for others. You can strive to become like a divine dragon. Pride is the staff that supports the dragon folk's way of life. If that wavers, one's spirit will falter.
Morgantiana stares into the distance sadly. Perhaps a sense of loss that only those born as a special race could understand.
But, Divine Dragon, seeing Pepper, I had reason to rethink. Divine Dragon are not special by birth. They are merely a species living on this planet, born with powers stronger than ours. Whether they become dragons that save lives or dragons that take lives depends on how they are raised. That is all there is to it.
To me, from the start, you were just a dragon child.
Huh, I thought so. As expected, it was right for Pepper to grow up here with you, not among the Dragonfolk village. Pepper is splendid, of course, not because of being born a divine dragon. Born without even knowing her own kind, she immediately accepted the mission before her and fights for the sake of others. If I could become Pepper's support, would that become my new pride?
It felt like a touch a part of Morgantiana's way of life as a dragonfolk. That's nice. I like that I could help her a bit, I guess. Oh my god. I have to keep making those. Alchemy! Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me. Thank you, man. Seems like that's a true statement. Yeah, now I believe Leo. That sounds like a true statement. I personally like going wild more because you get more stats. Yeah, but I'm scared that she will eat people that I don't want her to eat. 4 upgrades for a best stat at the cost of giving her rule. Yeah, that sounds like it's legit. To know if it's a scam or not, it's fairly easy, I think. You just need to recall what Pepper ate. If she did eat it, if you get a bill, and you get a bill, it's a scam. Yeah, I already got scammed. George, I got scammed. I gotta say. Okay, but magical pizza. What if we have Pepper eat the dragon village? Ooh. What if we let her eat the houses of the dragon village? It would be like a worthy sacrifice for them, right? Ellie, stop being poor! I'm trying! Anyways, let's go for the cheaper one because I have to take a loan and I want to pay it off as soon as possible. I want to be able to stop taking loans. Thank you for using our service, meow. This is our Backseat loans, meow. It's a loan amount of 3,069 gold acceptable, meow. Yes, meow. Understood, meow. Your total usage amount comes to 6,076 gold, meow. Interest is charged each week, 3% of the total amount used. Drapline repayment, meow. Well then, bye, meow. Ugh. I need money. I need money right now. Let's get something that pays well, please. Okay, listen. I can't leave it up to fate. I need friendship stats. I need to get more friendships so they can pay me more.
Recently, my eyesight has gotten really bad. Oh, but I'm a skeleton, so I don't even have eyes.
That's kind of creepy.
Well, it's just a skeleton joke, so don't take it too seriously.
Due to her rude personality, she quietly helped with the work, and she seemed to have an inspiration. Synergy! Accuracy 20%. I like that. Guaranteed acid wound to one target. Nullifies the next buff gained. Ooh! This could be a pretty good thing to have on hand, but I would have to change one of my 4 attacks. I'm gonna go for the passive synergy. I think I need to try and get more synergies because I'm kind of low on synergies. That's situational. It is very situational, but situational things can be make or break in, you know, specific situations. 5,000? That's not even enough to pay for my current debt! Ooh, pocket money! That's nice. Thank you for the pocket money. Ooh! Physical resistance plus 20%, physical power minus 5%. I think I want the resistance. But more accuracy, though. More accuracy is good. Do I have things that stack on misses? Let me check my passives. Accuracy, activation rate when... Sorry, when hit by physical attacks. Resistance after physically attacking. Reflective. Physical power plus 20%, accuracy minus 2. What are we looking on miss effect? On miss, nothing, right? We don't have anything on miss. So I think stacking accuracy is a good idea. I think you need one more claw. But none of these options are claw. We definitely need more claw for synergy. Oh, God. Will I never be able to pay back the debt? I think I need to keep going for cheap things because I need to pay off the debt. I want to pay off the debt as soon as I can. So I'm going to pay a bit. Oh, she's cleaning. Is meat eaten warm? I always eat it more. Warm, sorry. Unexpected expenses and not knowing how the heck your child will end up. My parenting is as best as I can make it. Thank you for using our service, meow. This is Backseat loans, meow. How much would you like to repay today, meow? I'm gonna pay 1,000. It's not the best, but I need to make sure that I still have money. Thank you for repaying me, meow. Your total usage amount comes to 5,258 gold, meow. Please continue repaying at your own pace, meow. Well then, bye, meow. I'm so tired of her. I'm so tired of her. Okay, one more guy stacking friendship. I think this one. That one is a good idea for friendship stacking. I guess this one might be a good idea also because of the claw skills. But right now I need money desperately. So money stacking. I'm gonna go for money stacking. I'm gonna get for money stacking. Still hard to believe that Elyssia has kids. I kidnapped it. It's hard to believe your eyes when Elyssia kidnaps a child. Ellie dodged the troll option? There was a troll option? Boss fighting coming? I don't know. I think the boss is a little bit farther away, right? Pay one, try to pay just one. Why would I pay just one? If you call her and you don't pay anything, she gets angry at you. Yeah, but I want to pay on my dirt. Congrats on your kids, Ellie. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really good at kidnapping them now.
Still, hard to believe Elyssia has kids.
Martha, don't you have kids too?
Nope, no kids, no partner either. But I'm actively recruiting a boyfriend. I can forge frying pans for the household, though I can't cook.
Whoa, you suddenly go out about that. She seriously helped with work. Affection with Martha increased. When purchasing ingredients, blah, 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 pay me. 6,800. Okay, that should be enough to pay off my debt next week. Possibly. Evasion +4. Fuck it. Let's keep stacking skills, passive skills.
Oof, I guess it's about time I cleaned up all the scraps too.
Ogres are really strong.
Of course we are. When you think of ogres, you think of muscular warriors swinging huge weapons. For ogres, being a blacksmith is more of a supporting role.
Huh? Then why did you become a blacksmith?
Let's see. No, it's not like there was some deep reason. Being a warrior just sounds like a hassle. You probably get hurt all the time, and my parents were blacksmiths, so I guess that's why?
That's a pretty unenthusiastic reason.
Sorry for having such an unenthusiastic reason. It's fine, it's fine. If it's the family smithy, even if I'm a little laid back, it's not like I'm gonna get fired. And on top of that, it satisfies this silly little maidenly side of me that goes, swinging weapons is a pain, but I do like looking at them.
Don't you ever think with this hands I'm gonna forge the strongest sword ever?
Those are two different things. Taking blacksmithing that far is way too much work, and I'm perfectly happy just admiring them.
Oh! Oh? Huh? Okay. So sometimes I can get an extra skill out of nowhere. That's nice. What is BP? Breath points for the breath skill. Recruiting a boyfriend? Yeah, she's opening applications. If you want to have a strong ogre blacksmith girlfriend, you have to cook for her, probably clean for her, but you get really nice weapons to look at in your entire house. And a very strong Princess Carrie capable girlfriend. So, if you want to apply, she lives in the village. I can do that? Well, I think she might get lucky in this chat. I think Martha may get lucky in my community. VTuber fans would line up to an ogre lady like crazy. I mean, one of them piped up immediately in my chat. You got a horny skill set? Let's see how good they are. And this gives you upgrade points for stronger attacks. No, it's not points for the strong. It's not that you get stronger. It's not that you get a stronger... I don't understand it as getting your breath stronger. I understand it as... Well, maybe. I barely use the breath point, though. That's the thing. Remember the sea monster the shark talked about? Now look at the date. Oh! Oh, yeah, right! There was a sea monster thing! There was a sea monster thing! Martha can't cook, so I instantly pass for me. Yeah, you do have to cook for her. That is kind of like the deal for Martha. Blue collar workers are always in demand. Hey, she has a lot of reasons to like her, but she can't cook. You know how I am about Monster Girls? Ask Yomi how feral I got for some of her OCs. The thing about Yomi, she has 500 OCs, so someone is going to find their perfect character in her channel. She has so many OCs. She has everyone's perfect character in there. I don't want plays that take too long to be done at home. That's why I work so to eat outside in a restaurant. Do you never cook? Question mark. Perfect aim on self. Next attack guaranteed to hit. Medium damage to one target. Heal HP equal to strength times 2. Ooh! That's not bad. Do I have a heal already? I don't. But I don't know that I would ever... It's not a passive. Yeah, it's not a passive. I don't know that I would ever replace my skills, my current skills. I kind of don't like any of them. I kind of don't like any of them. I'm gonna use one of the fans. I only have one. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna reroll. Passive. Medium chance for acid wound after a physical attack. Definitely. Definitely. Listen. I do physical attacks quite often. We're gonna do that one. We're definitely gonna do that one. And it's a passive. I want more passives. I want to stack passives. I'm glad that I used the fan. Okay.
Hey, Elyssia, remember what we talked about? The sea beast? This week, that sea beast looks like it's closing in on the coastal waters. Just in case, I've told the villagers to stay home ready to evacuate. I'm telling you, for your own good, you and the girl should stay put this week.
Seems we can't act around the village this week, but no, I want to help. Come on, bro. She could eat that. She could eat that shit. She can eat that. This is sick. What is sick? The acid thing that I chose? That's OP? You think it's OP? Throwing knife is a physical attack, so that's a 100% chance. It is a really good synergy with my current build. So that's why I got excited when I saw it. It was me, Ellie. I was the one fan. I was simply logging in from multiple accounts. Choose skills before going to battle. I think my skills are fine the way they are. I think. Ellie's slowly turning her daughter into a xenomorph queen. If you spare hit, you will perma buff, block the enemy. I hope that it's that synergetic. Not that girl has a name and she could fold you like an origami crane. True. A sea beast, huh? Slurp. Slurp. If Pepper's attack is strong enough, challenging the sea beast might be an option. I believe in her. I think she's strong enough. What? Swaps 2 stats. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm gonna go for strength. I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay back some of the loan. I'm not gonna read her. Sorry, I'm not gonna read her thing again. I'm tired. I'm tired of reading her thing. We're gonna pay another 2,000. And I'm gonna save. Listen, I'm gonna save the game right now just in case I fuck up with this beast. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna see if I can actually defeat this. More meat, let's go. Let's hit the monster. Let's eat that monster. Let's hit that monster. Skills? My skills are fine. I like the skills how I have them.
The girl's one thing, but you're crazy too, trying to turn that beast into food. But I'm a fisherman, and after hearing that, there's no way I'm not helping.
You can stay back. It's fine. We can deal with this, I think. I believe we're fine. Not spot as fast.
Right? We're speeding all the way out. Hold on tight.
Okay, cross your fingers, everyone.
This shaking is really close. Any further and the boat will flip.
Okay, I'll fly over and fight from there.
Listen, it's huge but timid. Finish the fight fast or it will run.
Oh no! Finish the fight fast? Do I have enough skills to finish it fast? Oh, it looks like a whale. I didn't expect it to look like a whale. I fully expected like a squid thing.
Whoa, there it is. It's a great sea beast. Dude.
Rabu. Anyways. It's going to do nothing. It has shield. Ooh, 23,000 damage it absorbs. Shield. More than one your attacks cannot deal critical hits. Cannot be removed. Reduces damage from debuff and breath. Okay. Reduces damage from debuff. Let's do... I'm gonna do this so that it's already like immediately. Let's do... Okay. I want to start poisoning it immediately. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with this. Poison. Okay. Immediately after that, I'm gonna do 3-hit strike. That shield's not getting fucking touched, bro. Acid! Okay, 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 okay. I need to keep stacking damage. Ideally, I need to keep stacking as much damage per turn as possible. That reactive magic is good. We're getting shielded. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have everything on cooldown because I altered the order of things. It's gonna do nothing. So can I do nothing? I guess I'm gonna I mean, pass. It's like a pass, right? Okay. 3-hit strike. Come on, man. Do acid again. Yes! Okay. It could run away any minute. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid that it might run away. No, it's gonna do large damage. That's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna survive another hit. I'm sure that I'm gonna survive another hit. Yes! Come on, baby! Slurp indeed. Lucky no crits. I had to risk it. I had to. I was so sure. I believed in her. Listen, if you believe. It's almost like a 1-to-1 to whale. Yeah, it's very much a whale. We eating Leviathan tonight. Absolutely. You should be able to defeat it with throwing knife. I expected a Kraken. Right? When you hear Leviathan, you kind of go Kraken in your mind, right? The difficulty of Leviathan on the first run is basically non-existent, huh? Are you saying it's harder later? If the boss crits, you may die. I believed. I believed in my daughter. And I was successful. Ellie slurped the Leviathan like a worm in a drink. She did say slurp. And I support my daughter in whatever onomatopoeia she wants. Would be hilarious to write she in fact could not take that hit. It would be, but thankfully, I don't need it. Gonna go get cheese now. I'll be back. Goodbye, happy cheese! Save the oil for Martha. It makes good perfume. The tailbones make for fine corsets too. Thankfully, a lot of a whale can be used. And thankfully, we're going to eat the whole of it. Not an atom will be left, man. Kraken and Leviathan are very different. I do not exactly imagine a whale, but Leviathan is a fish shape in most imagery. Really? I just imagine it sort of like a big kraken. Big squared. To be honest, the biblical Leviathan was probably a whale, but you know, had evolved since. I don't know anything about a biblical Leviathan anyways, so I still imagine a squid. Some chips will go well with all the fish. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The first one is basically a long tutorial. Still very nice. You beat the whale first try. Well, why were you guys scaring me then?
Whoa, seriously? You actually did it.
Phew, I can eat it, right?
Yeah, eat up. It's only proper to eat what you take.
Yippee! Hell yeah, Pepper! And she gets stamina! Oh my god, she's getting more and more stamina. We're not gonna have to sleep for a while. What an appetite.
This thing's way beyond anything a fisherman normally catches. Well, anyways, the village is safe now and the girl got her feast. Happy ending, huh?
8, the Great Sea is Nuno Rabu. Let's go. I can pay off my debt. I can pay off my debt and I have golden skills. Medium damage to one target if ignoring orders, power times 2. But I don't do that. Perfect aim on self when an attack misses. Okay, I might take this one because it's a passive and it gives me synergy. I don't like this one because I'm stacking small or tiny damage and I don't have her wild. Passive, intelligence 5 on self on successful evasion. Ooh! I am also stacking evasion. So it's either... I'm not stacking that much evasion. Reroll? I don't have rerolls. I don't have rerolls. It's this one or that one. I think I like this one because it gives me synergy and because it guarantees that I will attack if I aim. But then again, I am stacking accuracy. I'm not stacking evasion. It would be nice to stack evasion, but I am stacking accuracy right now, currently. I think I might go for this one because I do want to improve the evasion. Between those two, better tail. But I don't have tail. In case you debuff enemies, there's no tail. There's no tail. I can pay off my debt and then Pepper eats the boat. Maybe we don't let her, so that I don't get a doll. That's a horn, not a tail. That's a tail. No, that's a horn. There's a horn. Oh, I don't know. I think because I've been stacking accuracy. Let me see. How much accuracy do I have right now? Accuracy 10. Accuracy to this is 30. So far we have 30 accuracy. We want more passive healing as well. 30 accuracy turns into 28 accuracy. We only have 4 evasion. Damn. Okay, so I have less than 30% accuracy. So we could miss. And if I start stacking... fuck it. I'll go for this one. Gut feeling. Oh, Customer, the waterfall voucher trading. We're actually doing it today as well, meow. The price changes with time. Care to take a look? Or would you like to sell us the waterfall voucher you already have, meow? Do I even have one? I think I used all of them. Yeah, I don't even have one. Fuck off. That's the business again sometime, meow. For now, let's keep today's meeting a secret. Yeah, talking about today's meeting, I'm about to pay off my debt and hopefully not see you again. Listen. Oh, I think I should. I think I should. 8,000 HP is not bad. That's only HP, but it's 8,000 of it. Of course, that appears right when you want to pay off the debt. The other option is I go with the egg and I pay off my debt. Read the passive. Yeah, it decreases stamina, but I also gain stamina when I eat, so it's gonna be 30 instead of 35. What the hell is in that steel? What steel? This? Quasi-legal steel? Asbestos? Of course it appears right when you want to pay off the debt. Promise massive fossil. It has a very foreboding ring to it. I swear if I had a nickel for every time you denied the existence of a tail in place sign when a whale was involved, I have 2 nickels. I didn't deny a tail. I didn't deny a tail. You won't even gain stamina? No, but I will lose less. And it's fine. It's fine. It's just that this 150 is pretty much nothing by now. But I do want to pay off my debt. I'm gonna pay off my debt first, and then I'm gonna enjoy all the high-level things. Get out of here! Fuck off! Bye! Bye! Hopefully forever. Do we believe? Do we believe it can actually be forever? Okay, no matter what I do today, it's a good choice. Because this one increases the money pay. This one increases the money pay quite a bit, both of them. And this could have something really good. Eat the egg, talk to the harpy. Okay, I don't have the egg anymore. I think I ate the egg. We can talk to the harpy though. Take on a loan to pay off your previous loan. Repeat until you die. System beaten. I don't think that works. So now you choose dead again. Hopefully not. Do we put a count for each time Ellie takes a loan? Someone can count that if you want, but I think it's been just 2 times. Is it worth it? Stare into her eyes and tell her I made her eat your egg today. I don't think she minds. I think she improves the chance of good eggs, actually.
Today we'll help with the cows crazy.
True? Pepper! Pepper!
No, you can't. You can't eat them, okay?
She's gonna ask if she can eat one. She's gonna ask if she can eat one. Oh, Pepper! Pepper! Okay. If she eats it, I think my friendship is not gonna go up, which is the reason I came here. I want more friendship. I want to be paid more. If she eats it, that goes out the window probably. So I think I'm gonna say no. Why are we fat shaming the cow? I don't think we're shaming. I think she's happy that it's fat because that's more meat and that's more food. I think it's fat admiring, if anything. Pepper, you sweet child, not everything is food. I mean, cows are very much raised for food. But I don't want to ruin my friendship. You did it more than 2 times, 3 minimum? I don't remember. I feel like it's only been 2, but it's like a casino. If you lose your bet, you bet twice as much the next time. Eventually, you gotta win. Yeah, no, I don't think that works. I don't think that works, bro. Everything is food to her. Good point. Everything is food to her. Violet, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Is this like a Tamagotchi raising daughter game, or do we just commit evil? I have been not committing evil and not eating sentient beings, but some people can choose that. So it depends on how you choose to raise her. Pretty sure she could eat dirt if she wanted, just wouldn't make her very strong. True. Also, Violet, did I say hello? How are you doing? The cow isn't being used for food just yet. We have to ask the owners. Yeah, she said not to eat it, so I'm gonna say no.
Pepper, you're so well behaved.
Yes! Yes! she was going to judge me for this. I got pocket money. I got pocket money. Hell yeah. Small damage to all targets. Oh. That's an area of effect. I was told to care for area of effects. Small damage to one target, but reduces my vitality. Medium damage to one target. I think I'm gonna get this one at the very least for the synergy. And because I was told that I might want AoE. So I think I'm gonna grab the tornado. Agility 10%, wing skills 10%.
I want to become a hunter.
Oh, what brought that up? What brought that on all of a sudden?
I want to be cool older sister type.
Huh? Which is it?
Both. I want to be a cool older sister type. So of course, I want to be a hunter. Harpies are hunters by nature after all. So a cool harpy is someone who hunts swiftly and beautifully, right? Everyone dreams of it at least once, right?
I don't really think you're cut out for that, Tolly.
Well, I'm at least aware of that. I've never gone hunting before after all. So then, Pepper, let's go hunting together next time. If you help me, Pepper, I'm sure it'll somehow work out.
Good grief, what on earth gave you that idea? Fuck yeah, baby. Small to massive damage to one target. Ooh, very gambly, because it could be small or massive. More remaining turns on Windblade increases damage. I don't have Windblade. So that's kind of pointless right now. Medium damage to all targets. I might want this specifically for the next current battle, but it is kind of weak. Wind Generator. Each evade reduces magical attack skills cooldown. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I think this one would only be useful for the next battle and not really that interesting. This one is also not that interesting because it's a gamble. I don't like gambling this much. I wish I had a fun. I really wish I had a fun. Okay. Okay. This one is a gambling skill. You may do just very tiny damage or you may do very massive damage. And it also increases the damage depending on another skill that I don't have. So this one is just a bad idea, but it is rarer. This one, I think, is only gonna be used in the current mini boss. And I don't think I'm gonna use it aside from that. Let's go with this one. Small if you don't have Windblade, massive if you have more Windblade turns. So it's entirely pointless because I don't have Windblade. And I am gonna regret it if I do get the chance of getting Windblade. Let's just go with Cyclone. Let's just go with Cyclone. I'm gonna read the chat to give you a chance to tell me that I'm making the wrong choice. You have plenty of fans in the chat, but it's not the fans that will allow me to reroll, is it? Will you guys allow me to reroll? I don't think so. Do you remember how Harpies hunting Elyssia Perro? Yeah, they lift things up and then they drop it into the ground, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Raptor? I hardly know her. I love that joke. Every time it works. Mom, can I eat Tolly? November, week 4. she was asking for a cow. She was asking for a cow. I allow you to reroll, but the game doesn't. I allow you to reroll, but the game doesn't. Thank you so much for the super chat. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do Cyclone. And I'm gonna equip it for the next wash.
I'm gonna have money for the shop!
Excuse me.
fun.
Perfect timing, Pepper. Please listen well. As I mentioned in the research, signs of catastrophe have started to appear in this area. Recently, the effects have grown particularly strong.
Could it be the Calamity Dragon again?
Yes, the Calamity Dragon that governs trickery is likely about to appear. Prepare the Divine Dragon for battle.
Calamity Dragon that governs trickery. Let's prepare for the battle that may come soon. It's okay, Morgie. It may be sad that there are only evil Divine Dragons, but I'll take them down properly and protect the world.
Yes. Pepper, is the fighting too hard? Not too hard.
Huh? Why?
Though I'm the only one who prompted this, Pepper, before being the Divine Dragon, is a child just born into this world. If you hadn't been born a Divine Dragon, you wouldn't be in a position to risk your life for the world's fate. That's what I've realized now.
Don't worry about it. Just when I finally figured out so much I'd hate for the world to end because of catastrophe. It's not so bad that Morgie feels proud of me, you know?
Pepper.
Besides, I'm pretty strong. Lately I've been even practicing journaling, you know? Let's keep pushing her further. Let's keep pushing for her future after the battles.
The future, huh? Yeah. Defeating the catastrophes in the end. Pepper's free future begins from here.
Okie dokie. We are gonna do strength. Even if it decreases vitality a little bit. We can retake vitality later. We're gonna pay for this. And I still have 10,000 gold. And I still don't have the shop yet. We are perfectly fine on sleep. We are going to use the random event. That is... Fuck yeah! This one was great when it happened before. Incredibly, I discovered a rocky surface with what looks like raw gemstones while exploring the forest. Pepper's strength might be able to dig them out, and it could bring in unexpected money. You want me to do it? Yes. Dig it up, don't eat it. But I can't eat it. Listen, we're gonna get so many artifacts. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Keep digging! Alright, alright. Dig even more! This is exhausting. It's fine. We'll sleep after. I promise. I promise! It looks like we've dug up all the gemstone. Let's spend this money extravagantly. Seriously? Fuck off! I'm not gonna pay you for anything. Actually, is it worth it? Is it worth it to buy a reroll? How much for one? I don't remember which is the price I have to pay. I think it's a higher one, right? It would be 3,600 for one, and I have 30,000. This could very well make or break the difference in the next shop. Ready to pay. I think it's kind of worth it. Missed opportunity to tell her, doesn't this bring you memories of your childhood, Pepper? Kinda, right? It's like the first random event I ever got. Dear Wanda, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I think I'm going to buy one. I think it might be worth it. I think I'm gonna buy one. Okay. Buy. Cool. Dear Wanda, did I say hello? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. The trickery dragon can't be stronger than the power dragon, surely. I think it might be. Hell, I don't know. Let's go for vitality, which is the one that I just dumped. And it's also quite cheap. We want to have a lot of money for the shop. And we are good on stamina, right? I think we're good on stamina. Let's go for claw skills, because we haven't gotten a claw skill in a while. We need to improve them.
I'm not going to the mountain today. We'll be tanning hides.
Tanning?
It's the process of treating animal hides to make strong leather. By the way, I sourced the chemicals for it from Quinn. He's a strange old man, but his skill is solid.
No, 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 no. Bad Pepper, no.
If you say no, she actually listens to you.
Which is why I don't want her to go too wild. Because what if she eats freaking people? I don't want her to eat people. Deuterwak, are you like a dragon or something? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hello. I am a lamia, actually. Actually, I'm a lamia. Full snake person. Full snake person lamia. Actually. Remember how just the week after I kidnapped, adopted you, I forced you to dig a stone this size? Exactly. Good memories, man. Good memories. Why can she eat the four-legged people in the woods but not the two-legged people in the town? She's not eating any people. She's eating animals. Chemicals is usually done in sewage, pretty much. I don't know. I actually don't know much about the process of tanning. I just know that it's possibly going to be replaced in the future with mushrooms. Okay, what do we have? Oh! Removal negative effects from self. That's good. Reward candy? What is reward candy? I've got some extra. One some stamina plus 10. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! And now I'm actually earning quite a bit of money. If eaten, likely to be billed for damages. Goddess statue. Listen. Listen. This is why we have a confectionery box, okay? If that statue was too expensive, I bought the thing to make it cheaper. That's why I bought a confectionery box. That's the entire point. Okay, what do we have? Resistance and intelligence. Let's do this. None of them are super good. But this one gives me 2 stats. It looks like you received that letter. Let's see. Consuming goddess statue. 6,000. I would still have like 20,000 left. And you guys told me that it could be up to like 20,000. So I think this is quite cheap-ish. So I think I just pay it. I think it's fine. I understand that we ate a very important monument of your religion, but consider this. I have a box of candy. I have a box of candy. And that makes this all right. That makes this perfectly okay. Did she even break it? What, the statue? She ate it. Good day. Welcome to the Waterfield Trading Company. Today we have brought a variety of goods. Please take your time and have a look. Please tell me you have good things. Harpy sword. Windblade on self. Ah! I knew I was gonna regret it. Oh, I knew I was gonna regret it. Oh. God damn it. Artifact. Effective just by having it. At the start of turn, 10 shields on self equals to 50% of max HP. I love that. I think I'm gonna get it. Gain a mysterious paper fan every time you skip a reward. Okay. I think I might get that one. When defending, 1/4 chance to apply Heavify level 1 on self, which gives you more vitality and resistance. Okay. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking I definitely want this one. At the start of turn 10. Oh, wait. At the start of turn 10. Am I even making it to turn 10? That's a long game. Then again, I'm doing a lot of small damages. So maybe I do make it to turn 10. The one that I definitely want is this one. This one I want for sure. That one I definitely want. This one is not bad. Unless it says when defending. Does that mean when any of my shielding gets active? Or does that mean when using the skill defend? If it's the skill defend, this is shit and I don't want it. I feel it's not clear enough. And then this one is like only useful in like very, very long battles. You're so lucky and you don't know it, Ellie. Why? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Unless it's gonna ruin a next run. So maybe don't tell me unless I finish the second run. I don't know. You don't want to skip rewards. I want to skip some rewards if they are worth the fun. Here's the thing. I might skip rewards like the candy that I just got from Archer. Or the change, you know? 500 coins is more than a good price for a fan. Consider this, my baby goddess is more powerful than your old goddess, and this was simple survival of the fittest, love the jungle, kindness regards. You know what? I should have answered that. Yeah. 25% chance to get extra defense resistance when you defend is good, but 7,850 is too expensive. What is this game? Is it like Pokemon? No, it's not like Pokemon, and it's a turn-based game called Drapline. I also want to ask if you even lasted that long in a battle yet. Yeah, I think I need to reroll. I think I need to reroll, to be honest. I am tempted to get the Harpy Sword, but nothing guarantees that I will get that other skill again. When you are attacked and you are on the defense action. Yeah, but I don't use defense, you know? I don't use defense. When they chased the statue, I can't remember for the life of me. Literally the turn before the letter arrived. Like, that was literally 10 minutes ago. Reroll. I think I need to. I think I need to reroll. Shield will be great for later. Okay, if you say it's gonna be good later, I am gonna grab it. I still have 12,000, so I'm gonna... Oh, hell yeah! Right, okay, reroll. I'm gonna reroll. I got one for spending. Accuracy plus 20%, critical rate plus 10%. Effects of spicy iron and mint rock trigger twice, but I'm not buying any of those. Heal 100%, removal positive effects, removal negative effects, acid wound to one target. I already have acid wound. I think accuracy, because I have been stacking accuracy. And I ended going for... Oh, can I... Wait. Can I look at my skills? Damn it. I don't think I can look at my skills. I think I'm trying to go for evade. Critical rate 10. 10% crit rate is great. We think so? I could buy both. To be honest, I could buy both. You asked how does this work? I answered how it works. It wasn't a suggestion. No, yeah, but I mean, if it works like that, I don't care for it. I thought it was an event or something. No. It's just she just asked if she could eat it, and I said yes. Throwing knife can crit, and that artifact has practically carried the whole run. Will you be able to afford food the next day? I don't know. Good question. Let's not think about it too hard. 3,000! Hey, I may be able to afford food. I may be able to afford food. Oh, she gave me another voucher! That's great. And this week actions. I don't have any more money. I think it's fine. I don't think I'm gonna be charged for a fucking flower. One flower, man? I think it's fine. Okay. Here goes nothing. What is that? Why is that white and grainy? It's not a single flower, it's a flower field, an entire field. Oh, shit. I read that wrong. I read that wrong. The Calamity Dragon is here. Whoa, you're actually awake today. That in itself is impressive. Oh well, let's go already. You didn't say good morning, Pepper. Pepper? Pepper didn't say good morning. Pepper didn't say good morning. One flower. Little did you know it's a rare endangered species of flower, last of its kind. Well, that would make me feel like shit. Well, Ellie, now you will find out why I love this boss. Looking forward to it. More accurately, you didn't read at all. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. It's proof that the Calamity Dragon has appeared. We must prepare and head there immediately. Let's change the skills for the ones that are AoE. We definitely want medium damage to all targets, for sure. Do we also want to change this one? We definitely want the 3-hit strike. We do not change that one. But do we want to change the poison for something like this, which targets all targets? I think that's possibly the best build right now. Am I in time for boss fight? Awesome. Just right in time. Right in time. Maybe because it isn't morning. She said today. No, she said it every... She said it was morning every time. I think I'm gonna go like this. Damages all targets with small. Yeah, but it's not... No, it's not gonna trigger the damage, the dagger, because it's magical. Both of these are magical. This one is the only one that's physical. And the dagger acts on physical. If you plan to use Shadow Clone, you will always move last. You activate the dodge after your turn, not before. But that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Because I have to guess when the enemy's gonna attack. Shadow Clone is kind of useless when you have very little agility. Should I change it out? No, wait, because it... Wait. Shadow Clone dodges the next attack. It doesn't need to be... Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Check items. Do I have a limit of items? No, I don't. I take all of them. Okay. I think I'm good. You have enough speed now. Is 3.5k? We don't know. We don't know if I have enough. We have no point of comparison. Do we count the whale as a boss fight? Did Ellie do it? Did she do 2? I did do the whale. That's not what I meant. In before we are number 1 starts playing, the second the boss fight starts. I know the meme, but I don't know what you mean. Okay, I think I'm set. Take the date. It's December week 4. Sure. What does that mean? Don't you have a healing? I don't think so. I don't think I have a healing. I have passive healing. Click? I can't click on the date. I mean, I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything, so... Yeah, it's not doing anything. I never did get the vampire skill. Sadly, I never got the vampire skill. So it is what it is. You can. That was before the fight to check how much stats the boss have. Okay, go outside. I'm set. I'm done.
Calamity Dragon, why do you wish for the world's doom? You Calamity Dragons, at least at first, were born to live in this world. For you all to uniformly wish for the world's doom is simply unnatural.
Okay, that's a good character design. You already know the truth, huh? Good grief, it seems someone spilled the beans. A dramatic truth must be revealed dramatically to be true entertainment.
Answer me. Have you drowned in power, or were you influenced by something? Just as Pepper grew up amongst human and nurtured a gentle heart, you were raised by evil ones.
And what does knowing that change? There's not even an iota of entertainment here. It's just a waste of time. You're about to meet a dramatic death along with this world. Hey, wait up! Here comes a divine dragon. If it's a fight, Pepper will face you. Huh? Never mind the others. Who are you? I haven't seen you in my world. I am Elyssia, the guardian of Pepper, her mom. Elyssia? Still, I've never heard that name. Is this world a rare case?
What are you mumbling about?
Whatever. I'm a Calamity Dragon, Gemina. Let me tell you, the Calamity Dragons you've faced so far were much of a challenge. I'm strong. I am Divine Dragon Pepper. I'm pretty strong too. Bravo! It wouldn't be exciting otherwise. Whether it's true or just talk, we'll find out in battle. Now, behold my splendid illusion. Face your eyes. All right, let's go. Let's freaking go. Gemina, because she duplicates herself. I get that. I understand.
Shadow milk.
I understand. If it's a fight, my daughter will fight you. Hides behind her daughter. True. Hydrating. Madha revive support mission. Get out of there. I heard that. You heard nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Top Hat instantly loved the design. I'm a very simple person. I mean, a good showman design is always really great. Theater kid. Pepper don't even chew. I think that's kind of mean, don't you? Okay. Illusion Breath. I have no idea what it does. I'm gonna activate Shadow Clone immediately because I want to have it for whatever next attack I can avoid, since I cannot predict what she's gonna do. What I'm gonna do now is... Oh, thankfully there's slash damage. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do 3 strike in... Not the one that has recoil. Yes, the one that has recoil? On this one... Hopefully that activates a bunch of passives. Ooh, critical! Acid! Critical! No tricks, no gimmicks. Enjoying my illusion. The excitement of this show is only hitting up! Yeah, well, my acid is corroding you, so... Haha. Swap HP of CC and PP. Haha, she said PP. What do you mean? CC and PP. Is that me? Is that me? Anyways, should I do another shadow? Oh, I can't. Okay. Medium damage to all of you. Oh, wow. That is medium damage indeed. That's quite a bit of damage. This one's gonna do large damage, and unfortunately, I cannot avoid it. I'm going to defend. I like reaction magic a lot. I like survival kit a lot. Small damage 3 times. I think I can kill this one. I think I can kill that one right away. I'm gonna go for that. With any hope, I kill it. Fuck yeah, baby! I don't know, she may duplicate herself again. Huh, weaving through attacks from 2 directions and still making it this far. This would have the excitement. What a problem! She's not duplicating again. Revive with 50% HP can be used only once. That's fine. I'm going to activate this just in case there's more trickery. There we go. Okay. That was kind of a waste because now I'm gonna eat 2 of these 3 and it's all small damage. So it's kind of a waste. Whatever. I now have AoE. Critical. Oh, but that's really small damage. Really, really small. Oh, I'm sad that that got... Okay. I'm gonna do defense because this one is large damage. That recoil response, automatic response is really good. BP max! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I barely ever get to use this. Can't believe Ellie just objectified a dragon. I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know such thing. Oh wow, turn 10! I actually made it to turn 10. Cool. Anyways, 3 hits on you. We're hoping that she gets destroyed by it. But if she doesn't, the next one, it can be small damage and they're probably both gonna die from it. Hell yeah! Okay. Medium damage. You're going down. I have a good build. Or the game is really easy right now. The shield on turn 10 was just overkill, you didn't need it. I think it was fine, yeah. C and P are the initials for Castor and Pollux, who became Gemini in the story, repeating it to be cutesy, I guess? But that doesn't tell me anything about the game mechanics stat-wise. Like, what? Now boot them! Yeah. Wait, no! First they need to give me a lore drop. They need to give me a lore drop. What? Pepper wins! We did it! Yippee!
No matter what reason you have for wishing the world's doom, Pepper's daily efforts prevailed. That is how it is.
Indeed, they had good reason to say it. Moreover, the flawless combat supported by your guardian is truly impressive and dramatic. Such a child should have gone to Mama before suffering.
Mama? That's a familiar name. So indeed, that is the boss of you Calamity Dragons, the very embodiment of catastrophe.
Okay, new theory. Mama spawns, right? Follow me here, follow me here. Mama spawns in the world. The earth goes, oops, I need to birth a divine dragon to stop that calamity dragon. But Mama is smart and she goes, you know what? I'm gonna kidnap that child, raise them as my own, and I'm gonna destroy the world. And then the earth goes, okay, I guess I'm gonna spawn another divine dragon. Since there's a calamity dragon that needs killing, and clearly that divine dragon that I spawned before is not gonna do it. And then Mama sees that happen and she goes, oh wow, you thought spawning another child was gonna fix it? No, really, I'm gonna kidnap that child as well, and I'm gonna raise 2 of them. Rinse and repeat until one of them is found by me before being found by Mama. And so I am raising the only child that wasn't immediately kidnapped by the Calamity Dragon for raising. That's my current theory. That is my current theory right now. We're gonna see when the lore drop advances. They're really lore dropped. They are from another dimension. Kinda, right? Oh, wait. That kind of throws my theory out. But no, really. What if Mama has been kidnapping divine dragons from different dimensions? What if that's what's going on? Because that... Yes, you are correct. This girl said something like, oh, this one is different. This one is rare. And that implies that this particular dragon has seen reality several times. And I'm a variable that wasn't in the other dimensions. I I thought of saying it, but then I got involved with the battle and I forgot. Or maybe it's the mama that spawns the dragons. I don't think so. I don't think so because divine blessing is from divine dragons, and divine dragons are those who are spawned by the earth. My wild theory is that mama is really the mother and earth is the father, but the custody for each child decides if it's good or bad. I don't think so either. If it's true, this world is just a battle of kidnappers using kids like Pokemon. True. The earth is like a lioness that goes into heat if it loses a cub. Maybe. That's my theory. So Mama is evil Ellie that took all the dragons to race, and we have good Mama Ellie. I think so. I think that. Tiny Worm Ellie is just easy to miss when not held in Pepper's pocket. I'm not a worm anymore. That was last week. She's the 7th dimensional champion of the Kidnapping Dragon Daughter League. And I defend that title proudly. Unless you're saying Mama is, in which case I have to get better. Get her better. So I can win that battle one day. Anyways.
So indeed, that is the boss of you Calamity Dragons, the very embodiment of catastrophe. Is it seducing divine dragons and corrupting them into Calamity Dragons?
That's what I just said. Corrupt them? That's not it. Mama will take us away. Where to? Are you curious? Whoops, but the solution ends here. We shall meet again, I'm sure, Pepper.
That was nothing. That was such a tiny lore drop. You said 3 words. Come on, man. That's disappointing.
Will we meet again?
Quite the mysterious child, huh?
Yeah, they said a lot of cryptic things.
They said like one cryptic thing and then they left. Disappointing!
Many mysteries remain, but once again we prevented the world's doom.
She said Mama will take us somewhere, which supports my theory that she is like the big kidnapper of extraordinaire, but it's like, is she promising that if they destroy all the dimensions, they'll find the one dimension for them or something like that? You're the contender for the Kidnapper League? I intend to be, yes. Mama thought she was the best at kidnapping dragon daughters. No wonder Ellie's a new variable. She never encountered the true champion. Exactly. Gemini, you come back here and get more lore. That wasn't nearly enough. That wasn't. She said like one thing.
Many mysteries remain, but once again we prevented the world's doom. We've defeated 3 Calamity Dragons so far, so Mama's power must be significantly weakened. Just one more push. Pepper, and you too, hang in there.
Just one more push?
One more boss and that's it?
Defeated the Calamity Dragon on Trickery Gemina and averted the world's doom. Now I get 22,000. That's nice. Absorb a skill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skill inspiration. Medium damage. Okay, physical attack that heals. Medium damage to one target, heal equal to strength. I can't pass this by. I really can't. Passive effect, BP plus 3 per turn. I don't care. I don't care. Tiny damage 6 times. Sorry, let me take something real fast. Does this proc after every attack? I haven't been checking. Checking if it procs after every attack or just... Okay, so I'm gonna make... I need to be very careful with my words because I don't want anyone to get confused about what I'm asking here. There's the attack, right? Which is the thing that I click. I choose the strike and that's the attack. And then the attack consists of 3 different hits. Does the throwing knife proc after each one of the hits, or just the final combined attack? Because I can't remember right now if it's after the ending of the attack or if it's after every single hit. Because if it procs after every hit, I can't not choose 6 hit strike. Like, that is 6 instances. 6 instances. I love vampirism, but I have to. I have to. I think I need to help you refresh your memory and remember the name of the dragon you were controlling in the tutorial battle before meeting Pepper. No, not really. Little Mike Alien, Big Mama Sandman. Hold on, does that imply the next boss is Mama, or that there is one more before Mama? I think there's one more before Mama. How can you be this lucky? I feel really lucky. These 2 skills are fantastic. Get the tiny damage, woman. I think I have to. I'm just trying to understand exactly what I'm getting. Just like it does with a 3-hit strike. How do you have this insane luck? I don't know. Of course you have to ask. Yes, because I need to be sure. I don't want to be misunderstanding something. Listen, I'm not the best at reading, okay? I'm not the best at understanding these skills. I just want to make sure that I'm not misunderstanding and thinking it's much better than it is. Because it happens to me quite often in games. Quite often in games, I go like, oh my god, this sounds OP. And then people are like, no, that's actually quite weak, Ellie. That's actually not great. But if I understand it correctly, this is incredible. It's after every tick. Ellie noticing that every time she used the 3-hit strike has been doing like a total of 9 attacks the last 3 streams. In the moment, no, I'm not noticing. You literally spam today. Yes, it's per tick, so it would be 12 hits. Okay, I'm gonna grab that one. There is no other option. It has to be. And it gave me 10% strength and claw skills effect. Oh, hell yeah. That was close. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
What?
Huh? Elyssia, Margie, are you okay? I'm fine.
I'm safe too. It's thanks to Pepper becoming a shield for me.
That's a relief. Is this Mama? She doesn't look like Mama. She looks like another lolly, so... What was that?
This overwhelming presence. Their underling calamity dragon was defeated, and now the catastrophe itself has appeared.
This is Mama? She doesn't look like Mama. She looks like a child. Is this child the Mama of the calamity dragons? She resembles Pepper. I guess I can see the resemblance a little. The horn shape is the same, and the way the hair's colored, it has like that center color that is different. But the horns have a stamp that I don't think Pepper has. Color palette is entirely different. Tail is different as well. Is this a Mama?
Stop it, Pepper. Don't put your body on the line for others anymore.
I kinda see the resemblance, but now that I look at it, the horns, her horns are way more angular, like Mama's horns. Her arms have scales, and her tail is like super angular as well. It has like plate armor sort of structure. Who are you? I'm a divine dragon. Of course I'll protect everyone.
It's meaningless.
Huh?
Divine dragons are not guardians of the stars. Born solely to fight, growing stronger the more it devours. It's nothing but a weapon.
What?
A divine dragon defeats catastrophe and protects the world. Have you ever considered what happens afterwards?
I have, and I have wondered if she like disappears after, if she just fucking dies after, which I wouldn't like. I really would hope that doesn't happen.
In a world where the battle is over, weapons are no longer needed. A weapon born only to grow stronger by devouring cannot survive in human society. If you just stay silent, you... Not only do you disgrace your very birth as a divine dragon, but you even mock Pepper. Those kids are so proud, but I have no intention of hiding it. I'll teach everything to this one too.
What are you doing?
The Calamity Dragon, or rather all of us, are you yourself, having come tearing through the barriers of space-time from a parallel world.
Okay, so I guess we didn't need more of a lore drop. Huh? Okay. Alright, wait. Okay, so. Huh. They don't all look like Pepper. Some of them look significantly different from Pepper. I understand the point of by raising her differently, by having different stats. These are all the versions of what she could be. Like if she was capped on agility, if she was capped on strength, if she was capped on intelligence, etc, etc, etc. But most of them don't look at all like her. And I don't know. Okay. I get the point of after the battle is done, you are not needed. What do you think happens to you? But I feel like I don't understand her goal, her plan. Is it just to keep creating battle so that the Divine Dragon never has to stop existing? Jumping from universe to universe, kidnapping the Divine Dragon so that they can jump to another universe and therefore the battle is never done and therefore they can exist? But does that mean that they're just going to keep just creating an eternity, an infinity of Divine Dragons? An infinite army that never stops going around universes and fighting? Is that any better? Anyways. The Pepper from a parallel world. All of us were once divine dragons in some other world. I too was a divine dragon named Kuria in a world very much like this one. That sounds familiar. But one cannot defy fate. Whether they were the child who defeated the catastrophe in their own world or one who failed along the way, none of them could achieve happiness in their own world. A divine dragon is a monster born into such a fate. I gathered those children by tearing through the barriers of space-time. We became one catastrophe called Ouroboros. Tear through the barriers of space-time? Is that even possible? No. But if it's a divine dragon who's grown to the utmost, and if that were possible, it would explain how an impossible number of divine dragons can exist at once. Come with us, Pepper. Huh? Weapons cannot live in human society. We, born of the earth, have no place to return. But we are all divine dragons. We are nearly identical beings. Family. Let us, as family, create a world solely for us. No! Even if you say that, I don't understand at all. Me neither, Pepper. Don't worry. We're in this together. We're all in this together. I don't get what she wants, what the plan. I don't get it. You have yet to taste the suffering of a divine dragon. It's only natural you would spawn that way. But that's fine for now. I will forcefully rescue you from this world. Hey, that sounds like me when I'm kidnapping children. That sounds like me. Hey, Pepper is one of mine. Back off. Kidnap your own child, bro. world! This one is mine!
A guardian of divine dragon, rare even amongst parallel worlds. Rare even among parallel worlds. Someone as weak as you, taking responsibility for protecting a divine dragon with limitless power. Isn't that irresponsible?
Isn't your face irresponsible? Leave me alone! Get off my back!
Shut up! Morgantiana. You may indeed share the same birth as Pepper, but a person's fate is not determined by birth. Do not lump Pepper, who lives more nobly than anyone, together with you. Come at me, Calamity Ouroboros. There's no need for Pepper to step in. I will seal you here and now. As long as you're the dragon, you cannot escape the power of the dragon stealing sword. Hey, don't point that sword at me. Have some shame.
Oh shit, she bodied Morgana! Morgie?
Mood spoiled. 3 months. 3 months from now, I will destroy this world and take Pepper with me. Pepper, think this through carefully. In a world where eating isn't a path to strength and fighting isn't the way to prove oneself, does your future even exist?
So, I'm conflicted here. Because I don't know what happens after one defeats the Calamity. If she's saying like, oh, the Divine Dragon has no place in the world because she's not accepted, I'll accept her. We will accept her. This town will love and cherish her. Unless what she means is, as soon as the Calamity is dealt with, you will pop out of existence. Well, that's kind of a problem. Morgantiana is unconscious! We have to get her there quickly! You mean out of here? Yeah. Probably. The happy music right here, right now is kind of crazy. Morgie, are you okay now?
I'm sorry for showing you such a disappointing sight.
It's fine. Back then I was all flustered, and you tried to fight in my place, right? There's no risk to your life, but you need to rest completely for now.
This dragon stealing sword is a one-of-a-kind magic blade that only a select few are permitted to wield. It is made from the bones of our dragonfolk's ancestor, the divine ancient dragon. Hence, it is said that if the target is a dragon, it can cut and seal even a divine dragon into the blade. Of course, even that catastrophe would be no exception.
Amazing! As expected of the chosen warrior!
But a sword is still a sword. If you can't land a hit, it's useless. What chosen warrior, huh? I was simply sitting back, resting on what I was born with.
It's okay. I'll be the one to fight them. Morgie, you take your time resting. The catastrophe said it would take Pepper away.
They said the divine dragon is a weapon born to devour and fight and cannot live in human society. That's not true. Pepper has been growing up healthily.
That's what I'm saying!
But if she truly is Pepper from a parallel world, then in the end...
That one is Kuria, not the same as Pepper. It's not what you were born as, but how you were raised. Yeah, that one is Kuria. It's not Pepper. We don't know.
You're right. Just as you said, we are the ones who know better than anyone how Pepper has lived in the village. The next battle will decide the world's fate. Don't let them take Pepper away. The child's future continues beyond overcoming catastrophes in this world.
Morgantiana can no longer appear in the village. No! I never reached max. I never reached max friendliness. Shit, so you had to really focus on some villagers and completely ignore some other ones. I'm gonna get HP plus agility. No, I need to raise bigger stats. I need to raise stats better. But I hate all of them. Reroll. I hate all of them. Strength and vitality swapping? It doesn't earn me anything! It doesn't give me anything. Do I reroll again? These are all shitty. These are all shit. Okay. Here's where we're gonna stop for today. Let me check something. Oh, when she says in 3 months, she means she's the final boss. 1 more stream, and we are done with the first playthrough. Holy shit. Okay. That's it for this stream today. For the game today, we are going to go and read the chat. We're going to go and read the chat. Thanks for stream by. No, wait, I have to read the chat. Leave in the chat reminding Ellie to read that chat that she's not reading. Yeah, but I was so close to finishing that I wanted to, you know. I need to go into the chatting stream now. We're gonna go chat, and I read the chat there. Okay, so damn, that was some lore drop, wasn't it? That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so where did I leave off with the chat? Where am I left? Ellie teaching Pepper the art of killing the opponent with death by 1,000 tiny cuts. We are kind of, this is kind of the death by a tiny cuts, death by 1,000 cuts build. I think that is pretty much what the build should be called. Hello, strange void dragon child. You know, visible age means nothing in this family of genres. Yeah. Insert the mommy sorry joke. No, I don't think this character design warrants that. She's like a colorless Pepper. Indeed. Wait, is this the eviler Pepper from another universe? You got it right. It was. It's the girl from the tutorial. How did you know that? Oh, you have played this before, right? Or you have memory. That's also an option. Wait a second, if Pepper has color and this one is blank, she must be salt! Maybe she ate too much salt. Of course you forgot the tutorial fight. Well, yeah, it was 3 weeks ago, bro! It was 3 weeks! She will forget for next fight how the knife works. I will doubt. I will for sure doubt. Forgets things she reads in like 3 seconds. My memory is not great. Is the catastrophe always a dragon too? I don't remember if that was established or not. So you bullied your own daughter? Apparently I did. Apparently I bullied my daughter from alternate universes. But here's the thing. Because I am not involved in their life, that's like... Just because they are born from the same spawn point and they are born equal, it doesn't mean they are the same person, because everyone has different life experiences, different relationships, different memories. That means they are entirely different people. Alternative theory, after the battle, they eat their world and move on to the next one. But if they keep doing that over and over and over again, they will just continue to raise how many people they have in their army, and therefore lower the amount of food that each one of them gets. So eventually they won't be able to even eat the world after. You know what I mean? It's just an exponential problem. A soldier in peacetime is a sad existence. Well, that's if it's that is if she was only a soldier. I think the problem is that most of these dragons clearly didn't have a mother, clearly didn't have love, and they weren't cherished, and they didn't have friendships, and they didn't earn a place in society, and they didn't learn how to read, write, and work, and they didn't learn how to journal. So my Pepper is gonna be fine because she does have all those things. She isn't just a soldier in peacetime. She is a child that finally gets to journal and have fun with her friends and work an honest living in whatever work she enjoys the most. Maybe because she didn't explain it, she just started the explanation. Even after the explanation, I don't understand what the point of her plan is. Because here's another thing. If a divine dragon is born from a calamity existing in the universe, she herself is creating this soldiers that she says don't have a place in the world. By coming into this world, she is ensuring the earth is gonna pop out a divine dragon. So like, self-fulfilling prophecy. There is a finite amount of food on one earth. Yeah, but after the dragon is done fighting and she doesn't need to get stronger, she doesn't need to eat as much. Lore drops 1% of information. Ellie throws theories before listening to 99% of the information left. Well, that's the only way to throw theories. If you listen to the whole lore drop, you can't theorize, can you? Because you already have all the information. Duh. Duh. I like theorizing, and I can't theorize if I've already seen the lore drop. Ellie is the big bad all this time? I don't think so. I think the big bad, basically my current theory is that every evil dragon is evil because they didn't have a guidance like mine. They didn't get kidnapped by a mother that was gonna love them and cherish them, and that's why they're mean and bad. 7 minutes is all I can afford to play with you, huh? As an American and a Southerner, I heartily disagree. With what? I already forgot. I already have no context. No kidnapping our Pepper. Ellie kidnapped her first. She has dibs. Exactly. Exactly. She said Ouroboros, the fat pink snake that devours itself because it tastes like dulce de leche. That's one type of Ouroboros, but there's many Ouroboros. Don't worry, child. I'll rescue you from your family. Elyssia and Hikos. That's me. Kuria needs a hug and a homemade omelette. Yeah, she needs some love, man. She needs some love. See, Ellie, even in the multiverse, you're 1 in a million. Not many people would kidnap a godchild. And that's why I'm aiming for the championship. That's why I'm aiming for the gold. Morgana's useless. She kind of was. She kind of was. Note, threatening with a dragon sealing sword works better if you do not need 30 seconds to unwrap it after making the threat. Good point. Good point. You cannot beat me. I have the dragon sealing sword swatted away like a fly. Yeah, she needs to keep that thing unsheathed, I think. Maybe she means they are immortal too, so the caretaker would only care for so long? They also age rapidly though, so I think if anything, they might be shorter lived. Yay, New Year! Happy New Year, Pepper! Happy New Year, my darling child! We'll see how you feel after this sneak attack. Oh no, how did they know? How did they know I was about to sneak attack? Maybe Morgana is not the smartest of people. A ver, Eli, prácticamente dijo que ellos son Ouroboros porque ella se comió todas las demás dragonas, igual que Pepper estaba haciendo con todas las jefas. Hiciste que Pepper se las comiera. ¿Eh? First of all, Pepper has been eating scales. She hasn't been eating the entirety of the bosses, okay? She's been eating like a part of a scale daintily with her pinky up, all right? Very ladylike. So she hasn't been eating anyone because she's better than that. She's cute and prim and proper, all right? So, jot that down. I still don't get her point. She sounds very short-sighted. The world will end in 3 days. Happy music starts playing and the next schedule starts. Truly a little bit of a whiplash, the music. So the bandages are so she doesn't nick herself on it by accident? I think so, but man, it makes it so that they're kind of useless. A diferencia de los demás mundos, en esta Pepper fue secuestrada por ti en lugar de ser encontrada por una mamá. What? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying Kuria has been eating all of the bosses that I've been defeating and leaving alive? Because that makes it even more hypocritical, what she's saying. Magical Piece, it's a villager you want to do quest for whenever you can, by the way. I'm guessing because she leaves fucking early. That or you're expected to play several New Game Plus games. I don't think the friendship is gonna stand. I don't think the friendship... I think every time is gonna start from 0. Fake animal bones and someone's rare fruit. Someone's gonna be mad. Someone is always mad when Pepper eats their shit. Samir, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. One run is 4 bosses. Okay, so next week is the final stream of this run. There in the chat reminding Ellie to read the chat that she's not reading. 4 boss cycles. Last time you read was when we spammed Ellie's find. Yeah. The multiverse part was unexpected. I just assumed the boss was an evil twin or something. I didn't expect it, but I mean, I noticed it at the beginning of the battle. I just didn't say anything and then I forgot because I was battling. Not so tiny cause when your individual hits deal like 5% of their HP. I do have a lot of strength, so. I've not played this game. I don't even remember you playing the demo. Because I didn't play the demo live. I played the demo on my own time. In Before Evil Pepper also has a trainer. I don't think so. I think she's very unloved. They did grow up very, very different. Kuria looks basically the same as Pepper, but she claims that all the dragons you fought were alternate Peppers. She claims that, but do I believe her? Evil doesn't generally concern itself with sustainable environmental practices. It's not so much about environmental practices. It's thinking long-term about the consequences to yourself. Some managed to beat the calamity, others failed along the way, and Kuria gathered them all. And then what? And then what does she do with that? She's talking like she wants to save Pepper, but there is no world in which that serves anyone, not even Pepper. Because what is she doing? She's just creating more worlds where there's a divine dragon, having to rescue that divine dragon, adding one more to her army. Eventually her army is gonna be so big that nothing is gonna be able to feed them. No world is gonna be able to support them. And guess what? When they find another world where they can park, they are going to spawn another divine dragon. So it's just an infinite recursive problem. Evil Pepper was trained by Evil Ellie, who loves and supports AI. The stream's teaching you how to make good ARR prompts, plays League of Legends, and is the leader of the Dulce de Leche Haters Club. Fun fact. I did know someone in my life who hated Dulce de Leche, and then I met another person who hated Dulce de Leche, and then they got into a relationship because they were like, oh my god, no one else is like me in that sense. And then they started talking and they discovered other things they had in common, and then they were the most toxic couple I've ever met, and then they broke up. They were both toxic separately as well, so I'm not surprised, but it's just a fun fact, you know. Elyssia has come up with a mathematically optimal build, leaving no room for defeat, but she has failed to account for our Ellie's passion, bonding with her daughter, and luck. Exactly. Also, her calculator cryptically glitched during the fight. Mine or hers? The only Pepper that never joined Kuria was the one raised by Elyssia Citros. Hey! You think she's capable of raising a child? She's not. She's not. Wait, Ellie, you didn't deny that you're an Ouroboros, neither that you taste like Dulce de Leche. Well, because you're not saying it's me. You're saying there's a pink snake that likes Dulce de Leche, that thinks she tastes Dulce de Leche, and that is an Ouroboros. You didn't say that was me. And later you ask why snake shifters want to eat your hair. Oh, I know, it's because it's candy colored, but it's not candy. It does sound like in most universes, Pepper would have been raised by magical pizza, though in the tutorial fight, Kuria referred to the person who raised her more like a human than a magical pizza. I am also probably not all of them. If she was raised by Morgana without my intervention, I understand how they would feel like a soldier in peacetime, because Morgana was very one note at the beginning of the game. She was very like, oh, the divine dragon needs to fight and nothing more. She will eat rocks every day and she will never have journaling, you know? So I understand how they could be unloved. There are fictional species that reach adulthood and then oldhood is almost non-existent since they are suddenly stop aging. And counterpoint, Evil Pepper never made a point. She just said don't follow Earth orders. No, but she made a whole point of like, oh, you're gonna be saved by me. I'm going to save you. Be a part of our family. So she's definitely making a point about salvation and having a better life. Or just maybe because magical pizza rewards are more meaningful than the other villagers, though with the current updates, the other were buffed a bit with those life story insights. Right now, I don't mind the build that I have, so it's hard to judge, right? Because you're saying that this first run is always going to be super easy and that you don't need to optimize. So it's hard to judge that way. That would certainly explain why I don't remember it. Yeah, because I never played it on the stream. Since the Drapline discussion is slowing down, there's 2 pieces of medieval art at Talk to Ellie. Okay, I'll see it in a sec. I think she just collects them like shiny Pokemon. And then what? I think she just likes the power trip. I think so too. After joining Kuria, they go to another world and slowly roll out their visits to give the player a chance to grow strong enough to win. True. Does she need a Bidoof? No, but she's still going to catch it because it's rare. Unfortunately, they also had that toxicity in common. Yeah, they had toxicity in common for sure. These are very detached from the date of writing, but as far as I'm aware, these 2 are the oldest existing images of Leviathan, like 2,000 years more recent than the name. So the first one definitely looks like a big fish. It looks like a fish as big as a cow, which, don't get me wrong, is terrifying in concept, but there are plenty of fish that are big, and they're not that big of an issue. Like, the sunfish is humongous, and it does nothing. So... And then the next one doesn't even look like a fish. The next one looks like a gargoyle, straight up. Straight up like a gargoyle. No fish at all. Only 0.7% of players managed to get the achievement for getting all friendship events with Morgantana. To give you an idea how rare that is, 15.4% of people got the deal 100,000 damage in one hit. Ooh, if you're doing the opposite of my build, like instead of 1,000 cuts, you're going for one hit, but like a truck, that's interesting. And that one was fucking hard to get for me. Yeah, you had to very specifically look for that build. I said you? No, you said pink snake. She just managed to raise an entire fan base with just one stream. Why not a child? It's not my fault that you guys have low standards. Citrus sucks. A child is better. Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. A child is gonna demand better than that. It's probably also pretty disappointed to be raised by a person who, while they do preach good values, is telling you that all that matters is strength, but is inherently weak. I don't think that's all I'm. I don't think that's all that I'm in preaching. I'm telling her that journaling is important, her mental health is important, relationships with others are important. Elyssia Citrus is so good that she has a multinational orphanage that has the success, job rate, and integration in society and happiness of said orphans, 99%, because no one is perfect. You have created a fan fiction, and that is so far from the truth. That is fanfic. That is not Elyssia Citrus lore. Will Elysia's calculator glitch from contagion scuff? I mean, yours probably also got beyond salvation, but we couldn't never know or notice. Yeah, we could never know. That's true. It is impossible to know if my calculator glitches because it's just non-existent. Sorry I left. That's okay. Whatever you had to do, I hope that it went well. It's dragon-like, but there's water in the background, so you know it lives in water? Sure. That's not a normal cow, that's the behemoth, and that bird is cis. They are all massive creatures. Ah! See, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Oh well, big fish. Particularly humongous fish, actually. I managed to one-hit a boss a couple times. Ooh, nice! A tip to get the 100,000 damage achievement was start a new game and repeat the first boss fight until you get this 3-star power, then reset until you get this other 3-star power in the second boss. Ugh. That's annoying as hell. So annoying. In order to know if the calculator is having a glitch, you have to first know that the correct math should have been. Exactly. I'm not doing that. Yeah, exactly. It's too bothersome. I do love how Derpy Cow was the best idea of Behemoth. You never heard of Behemoth, Leviathan, and Sis? They spam many monster-related fictions. I don't think so. It might be slipping my mind right now, but I don't think so. And realistically, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not one to read monster-related fiction. I'm one to read monster people-related fiction. Different thing. Pure monster? Not as interesting to me as monster people. As I've probably mentioned sort of in the past. I have to believe that I've mentioned it in the past. Even in Age of Mythology, there is a behemoth. Do you think I remember that? You think I remember that? I think it's one of the units, right? I think it's one of the siege units. Anyways, guys, I've reached the bottom of the chat, and I think we are going to leave now. Keep an eye out for tomorrow. I intend to post a poll. See, you remembered. The information, sometimes it's back there, you know? Sometimes the information is back there, and if I dig a little bit, I can find it. Sometimes it's just impossible to find it. Sometimes it's hiding so well. Surprisingly, I reached the bottom of the chat despite lore. Yeah, I did. What does your model do? This. Not much more. But anyways, thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you have a good... Woo, Rainbow! I hope that you have a good weekend. Keep your eyes out if you're a member for a member poll. And can you check clips? I normally do it after the stream. But if you request it... Didn't eat glass shards. That is proven by the fact that I'm still alive. If I had eaten a glass shard, I would have probably died or had problems, health issues, okay? So I never ate glass, not really. It used to be able to spin, but that power was completely neutralized after the Great Storm. Exactly. There's a guy that ate a whole plane, Ellie. Yeah, but that's a special person with special acid in their stomach. I'm not a special person with acid in their special acid in their stomach. I have normal acid in my stomach. At least going to the salty spittoon, like I ate glass without any milk. I don't get that. I don't get that. Anyways, I'm gonna be going. Keep an eye out, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye.